There's a jungle out there, you know, baby, let your love run wild, wild, wild. You're just an animal in human form. There's no need to settle down, down, down. I've said it before, I'll say it again, baby, let your love run wild, wild, wild. There's a jungle out there, you know, baby, girl, you need to see now.
What is going on? Droning with Jamie number 37. Show number 37. Hard to believe. Going on 38 tomorrow night. Crazy. So, it was an awesome day FPVing, guys. Awesome day. Okay. It was -5. Very beautiful weather. It was cold. It was cold on the fingertips. Flying the FPV with the controller. My fingertips were cold after a half hour flying. Okay. Um, but it was so worth it. It was gorgeous out. Sun was out. Sky was blue. It was just perfect, guys. Um, if you notice too in my YouTube world, 136 views of my new upload behind a scene. Okay, that was in White Lake, Ontario, Canada. Okay, that was that was behind one of the scenes where I like to fly my drones, and where I was with the FPV was down in Burnstown at the Burnstown Beach, and flying over there with the FPV plus setting up my phone camera to get the whole cinematic shot of the FPV flying around me and around the tripod stand. And this is where I got the wicked photos for you guys. Okay. Um, so I'm gonna do a behind the scene down in Bell Park tomorrow. I'm also going to do another FPV video tomorrow morning. It's been 6 months. 6 months since I really been not putting out many FPV videos. Okay. Shout out to Mr. Campbell is in the house. Shout out, buddy. Thank you. Much appreciated. So it's been at least 6 months since I haven't put any FPV videos out. Now I am. So I'm gonna do a nice good low shot over the ice, the Manawaska, out towards the Prior. So I'm gonna do that morning, late morning, get that footage up there for everybody. Okay. Shout out to Jerry Brower. Welcome in, buddy. Thank you. Much appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. So getting the FPV out more and more now. I just find with the FPV, then my Mavic 3, I love it to death. It's Cadillac, right? It's Cadillac in the sky. It works perfect, guys. Nothing wrong with it, okay? And the thing is, the Mavic 3 is really good for traveling and getting in between trees because it got the obstacle avoidance. It got the whole 9 yards of the whole surrounding of the drone. FPV doesn't, it only has a frontwards and downwards. But the FPV gets really, really, really low shots. Okay. So the thing is with the FPV, it brings a different super view wide angle, and it gets the low shots for my videos in the FPV. I wanted to do something today for my YouTube channel, so I did a lot of orbit shots going around me, and it turned out perfect, guys. And going between the trees, going down, going over the ice, and a lot of people are asking me what ice, and the ice is Madawaska. So the Madawaska River towards Burnstown and connecting up towards Calabogie, right? So I did get to the causeway, but I could not walk in the causeway, okay? Uh, because the causeway there was a lot of snow, and I did not feel like walking with my big boots on and treading through the deep snow on the causeway because I knew the snow was a lot deeper than my actual big boots that I have. Okay, like really deep snow. So I wanted to get the shot and get behind the scenes, but the snow's got to drop. Shout out to Lucy Warren's World. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you very much for joining us. So I'm kind of bummed out that I didn't do behind the scenes because I wanted to do behind the scenes and show everybody. So I really didn't get a chance to do behind the scenes with that, but I did fly the Mavic. I did get the Mavic up in the air. I did go flying. And when people looked at my community page and seeing those pictures, okay, seeing those pictures, and there was a little bridge connecting from the mainland to the causeway all the way down. So I did a video with the Mavic 3 and I basically went in orbit around the whole bridge over top of the trees, in around the trees, and did it really nice shot of it. So you got the whole section of the bridge and the whole surrounding of the causeway with it. Then I went up to Causeway, Calabogie Causeway. I went up couple hundred feet up and did the video. So I'll release that video sometime tomorrow. I just haven't edited it yet, but I did record that. And I did get the video for everybody in the Droning with Jamie community. So that is that news. So it was a really good day for a fly day. And about near 4 o'clock, the sun just, whew, excuse me, just went away. Sun was gone. So it wasn't sunny no more. And it was gone. So sun was gone and it started clouding up because the snow clouds were coming. And it sucked because it was a beautiful, sunny, crisp, good day. Very, very mild day. And then, like I say, the mid-afternoon, it started clouding up. So it just wasn't really worth filming anymore after 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday. So, but I was flying in between 1 and 4, and it was good weather for it. Really, really good weather for it. And the FPV held up perfect. You know, I've had that DJI FPV for at least 4 years, and it's been working like a champ. I had no issues with the FPV. Did a whole bunch of updates on it this morning before I went out flying. Just make sure everything's fine with it, and everything runs perfect on it. And that FPV is a true asset to my drone collection because my Mavic 3, I always call it the Cadillac in the sky. It's always a Cadillac in the sky, and then the FPV is fast moving pace in between small gaps and getting those places. Another drone I want to get into my family, into the drone with Jamie in the drone community is the Avata 2. I really still want to get my hands on it because I think it would be a great asset to have um, in the Droning with Jamie community because this drone here gets in really smaller gaps and going underneath bridges, going in stuff like that. That is cool. Okay. So, you know, it's it'd be a real good asset to have and to have with my drone collection. Am I going to still keep the FPV, DJI FPV? Absolutely. It's fastest production DJI's made and still a fast drone. That drone is still going to stay with me. Um, I ain't getting rid of it. You know, it's a drone that can get up and go to point A to B in a hurry, and it works really good. And you know, if I get the other one, it'd be even better. So then I can get into these small underneath bridges, big time. If you notice in my YouTube channel for videos, you know, I went through train trestles with the DJI FPV. Big gaps, those are no problems. But getting in smaller gaps, this is where I want to have the Avata with it. And I know a lot of people really appreciate with the FPV because you get to see where I'm standing, where the scene I am, where I am, what location, and seeing everything around me, plus the scenery. That's what's cool about the FPV because you don't really see it with the Mavic 3. Because the Mavic 3, you see what you're seeing ahead of you. You're not seeing around you. And that's just something that's cool with the FPV that when you record with the GoPro camera, you get to see everything, right? So everybody's asking me, what am I using for GoPro? I'm using GoPro 10. GoPro 10 camera, silk black. I've had that GoPro for a couple years too. It's been a great GoPro. I have a GoPro Hero 13 as well for my other FPV. So it does the trick for everything, right? So that works perfect for my other quads, my cine loops and stuff. So I've been also trying to get together. I want to do is a drone meetup. Trying to get people in my community, in my town, get a bunch of people come down and have a look at some drones and fly and have some fun. So I want to do a big drone meetup and on behalf of Droning with Jamie and just have people that haven't seen experience FPV or anything like that, just so they can get a good glimpse of what it's like in the FPV world, right? And with the Mavic 3, how beautiful it is when you see it in person live. You see it live and interact. That's a cool part. So I'm gonna do huge meetup this summer at Bell Park. Definitely want to do, and get a lot of people local around my area that want to meet me in person and check out the drones and see the whole high tech how everything is and get into it, right? Mr. Campbell would say, I can't wait until the Alberta River starts breaking ice in the spring and seeing those drone shots. And that's a big thing that I cannot wait. And that's the thing. It's on this subject, exactly what Campbell says. It's kind of a race, right? It doesn't last long when the ice breaks up. And when the mild weather starts coming, which we're starting to get some mild weather, I really monitor the ice a lot more, seeing with the ice breaking up, especially in the spring. I'm constantly checking up on the ice everywhere, right? Everywhere around the big, huge Ottawa River, Braeside, the Prior side, everywhere. So it is very challenging because you can't be everywhere at once, but it's cool where you can get the chance of filming the Ottawa River when it breaks up with the ice. This is what's cool. And I just have a heyday when that time happens, right? Because you can't see anything cooler than seeing it through an FPV and an aerial photography drone, which is the Mavic 3. You cannot see anything better view than those two drones. You can't get your camera. You can't go out on the ice where it's dangerous to take a photo. A drone, you can go out with it, no harm's way. You're not in danger. So cool with drones, and especially how like being a drone pilot and having that situation um to experience something like that. That's what's cool. That's what's cool to see the ice, especially uh, when you're flying. Um, FPV, it can really get to your mind when you are actually flying over the ice and shit's breaking up and things are moving. And that really gets to you. It gets to your mind because you think you're out on the ice, but you're on land. You're seeing what the goggles sees. You're seeing what the drone sees, right? The goggles is inside that drone. So you're seeing everything what the drone's seeing. And then when you bring your drone back and you're looking at the GoPro, you're just like, oh my God, this is wicked photo. Sick, man. This is wicked photo. You never get sick of these photos, guys. The video quality, everything, you know? You you just they never get boring at all. And that's the big thing. They never get boring. They're always fun flying FPV. It's never a dull moment. It's always fun, rewarded. Um, People starting in the flying FPV drones, don't fly over water. Practice on land before you even think about water. Because when I was flying, when I first got into the hobby in 2019 and started flying FPV in 2020, uh, it's kind of like you want to practice more on land before water because on land, if something crashes, you can get it back. If something happens over the water, you ain't getting that drone back. Okay? And if it's in the springtime and it lands on ice, you ain't going out on that ice to get the drone. To risk your life over a drone? No, no, you're not getting it back, especially when you're a couple 100 feet out. You know what I mean? You ain't getting it back. So that's the thing I would say to a lot of people. Practice on land before you get over the water and then go from there. I've done basically 4 full winters. Uh, but I would really count 3 winters with equipment, my expensive equipment I have now. And I haven't forgot any of the winter time, you know, with the ice and that. The fall time, I never forget, with leaves changing color, flying over them, over the treetops, getting in the treetops, seeing the leaf colors. I don't forget that stuff. You don't forget the stuff when you're flying in the summertime, chasing boats, chasing sea-doos, seeing everything in the summertime. You don't forget that stuff. And flying around four-wheelers and stuff. Don't forget that either. And that's one thing I haven't really done too much. Um, with the FPV, I haven't really flied around my quad, my new four-wheeler. I've had it for a year. I haven't really done any FPV shots around my new quad, you know. And I want to do it this year. 'Cause I haven't did it. I didn't do it last year, hardly at all. Maybe I have one video. Don't remember, but really didn't do much quadding. Shout out, shout out. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you. Thank you for coming to join us live on Droning with Jamie Show number 37. Thank you. Welcome in. And thank you for the likes. 8 likes. Much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is what's nice with people. You know, people don't stay, but they always give me a thumbs up, always giving me the support. Even if they're on for a few minutes, then they leave. They're always giving me thumbs up all the time. All the time. I appreciate it. And now I have 9 likes. Thank you, everybody. Shout out. 9 likes now. I noticed too, with my station too, looking at my station and everything, a lot of people are liking behind the scenes. A lot of people. But it was funny because my last scene that I did was the Ottawa River, and I had 72 views. 6 days. Horrible views. Not many. And then I put out my new one today, 100 yeah, if I can talk right here. Sorry, guys. 135 views in 4 hours. It's already past my recent one before this one came out. It's weird how the audience is, eh? Weird. And that was behind the scene with Droning with Jamie at White Lake, Ontario. So that one was done. So that was a nice it was a nice seeing the show. But wait till everybody sees Bell Park. I'm gonna do the full walk of Bell Park so people can get to see what Bell Park looks like. Okay. And it's one of my jam places for FPV. Um, why I like this spot and the one I'm doing for tomorrow at Bell Park. I'll probably upload it early in the morning. Is Bell Park is it's an island, but it's connected to the mainland. But it is where the Ottawa and Madawaska meet, where the river meets. Okay, so Bell Park, when you're actually flying your drone, FPV, aerial photography drone, whatever you're flying, you get to see where the rivers meet and how beautiful it is where the connection of the two rivers. Okay, so that is very beautiful, and it's nice in the wintertime. It is, but the summertime, it's more beautiful. Yeah, it's more beautiful in the fall and summer because when you're flying the FPV over Bell Park, you're just going over the roof, not rooftops. What am I saying? Over the um, treetops, and it's just so beautiful, guys. Very, very beautiful. And that is my main turf flying my FPV is Bell Park. Bell Park is my favorite spot to rip the quad, and even doing sport mode, ripping it really fast, going around that island, going over, going around the river, cutting over it. It's a beautiful spot. But I really just like cruising very slow because it's just breathtaking. Just breathtaking when you see it with your own eyes, going over the trees, seeing the scenery, right? Seeing when cars come on towards the island. You see them a mile. You can see people when they're coming on. You can see people when they're coming off. You can spot them real fast. Do I get questioned with people? The odd time. Do I have people ask me questions? The odd time. They usually sit, stare, look, stare, then they leave. Police are more curious more than anything. They're always going to talk. They're always going to ask questions. There's not one police officer that has not asked me a question. Because I always think, would there be one cop just come down? Okay, he's flying the drone, leave, go. No, they always have to ask a question all the time. They just want to know. They're just curious. That's it. That's all they want to know. So yeah, but other than that, I'll do Bell Park tomorrow morning. Load that up on my playlist behind the scenes, and then I'm thinking about. I was thinking about it today that I also want to do uh, shorts with Jamie, so short videos with Jamie. Um, so when you go under the short list, okay, you go under the short list, and I mean not short list, the playlist, sorry, and it would say Jamie Shorts. So I'm gonna load that up, and that will be different talks, like something I'm over here, I'm at this location, or check out this OVRT, or check this out, or check that out. Just something on that line to show everybody basically, check this out, what I'm doing. Just little short things. So I'll load that up and see how it goes. So, anyways, that's it for tonight's show. It's a short show, anyways, because really not a big audience compared to last night. But that's okay, and it doesn't matter to me because I'm still gonna keep going with these shows, guys. Always gonna keep going and going, and keep everybody up to date because I notice even there was times I had my show on, I didn't have many people live, and when I went the next day and looked, I went, holy crap, there's a lot of people seeing afterwards show. Okay, afterwards show. So not everybody's all watching live. They like to see it live afterwards when it's uploaded on the playlist. So it depends, right? It doesn't matter. So, anyways, I hope everybody enjoyed our show, number 37. And I hope everybody liked the video of the FPV, okay, of my latest. And I'm going to leave it with that video at the end. And the show will be done after that, after playing this FPV clip again on Droning with Jamie 37. And I will see you guys tomorrow night, 9 p.m.